The following is a production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Student-led, student-centered, student-serving.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. Sophie, any predictions for this game? The Falcons sitting at 3-16 on the season, your Golden Eagles sitting at 10-10, so kind of split halfway. Anything to look forward to this game?
I haven't really seen the girls basketball play a lot, but I'm kind of hoping to see more of them from this game.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's your first time doing a basketball stream,
Yeah,
so.
I did volleyball, so.
Yeah, so it's a cool opportunity. As we saw a beautiful swish right there. Looked like that was Pack with the swish. Looks like a few
Oh.
So Sophie, have you ever called like a basketball stream ever or watched that much basketball?
I mean, sometimes we watch basketball at home, but I've never really done a basketball stream. I mean, I don't know much about basketball, but
That was a deep shot right there to Quinones, and unfortunately that does not stay in bounds. That will be rolled back to the referee. We'll call the spot back. Looks like that will be staff going to bring us back into this game. Finds Pack, searching for anybody. And a little off the mark there. Frank trying to get that one back up. Frank keeps possession, and once again, right off that backboard. As that will be Rays now, trying to find a lane. Mean will find Chrisman.
they're so aggressive with that ball when they're passing to each other. It's just a very fast throw, and like it's kind of scary sometimes because like what if that girl misses that ball?
I know, it's almost like a mean curveball in softball, and I'm sure you have experience with that. So that will be Jones lining up for the shot, and a little off as you'll see Frank now, a little scuffle underneath the basket, and somehow that will be Jones who will get it back. And once again, unable to execute as there's a little fight down there for the ball. We saw Rosine trying to go for that, and looks like it will be Chrisman going to bring this one back in.
See that girl bring her foot over and kick her.
Yeah, it's just an aggressive nature, I think, more than anything.
Basketball is in general, honestly.
Yeah, it is, definitely. So that will be Ray's going to bring that one in. Rosine now with it. Did a little stutter step there. Finds Pack in the corner. Pack, dump off to Frank. Frank, great execution right there. 5-0 early on. And the Eagles searching for more points. Falcons searching for their first of this night. So that will be, looks like a travel right there on number 11. Staff to Rosine. Rosine back to Staff. Will be number 3, Chrisman now with it. Great defense so far. And able to find Mean. Will be Rays. Looks like another travel right there. And that will be brought back. Only one foul we've seen so far. Kind of impressive. You know, I'm used to the higher fouling games, especially these recent last ones. So that will be Pack. And beautiful shot right there. Just lined the feet up and got that perfect arc on that ball. As we get possession once again, as that Staff finds Rosine. Rosine lining up for the shot, and the Golden Eagles are off to a fantastic start.
Another swish just like right in the basket.
So far, I haven't seen many rebounds, which is kind of a surprise. But for the ones that we've seen, the Eagles, our Golden Eagles been good about just like that area of just cooperation and being able to snatch up those rebounds.
They're definitely talking to each other and, knowing where they are on the court and stuff. Being able to communicate is definitely a big part of it.
Yeah, we will line up for the shot. And a little off the mark right there. Looks like there will be another attempt, though.
I don't know if it's just me or if she was limping when she got up after that.
Maybe
she
a little.
Got pushed on the floor.
Maybe a little. Maybe a little bit of a dead limp. Might have landed on something, tweaked it. Hopefully not. As that will be quite a throw to Chrisman. And that ball will turn into a turnover. As that's Rosine. Finds Staff. Staff looked like almost a dead leg there on Chrisman. Somehow Frank able to sneak that underneath to Staff. Staff a little shy of that basket. And executes. And that will be a lineup at the free throw line. Staff, one of the more just well-known players on this team, averaging about 11-ish points per game. Pretty impressive if you look at some of the other players, just not able to execute the way that Staff is. Savannah Staff, definitely a threat.
Yeah, definitely seeing those.
As Jones will somehow keep that in bounds. And like I said, looking for those first points. And that will be on Fredrick right there. Unfortunate for Fredrick, as now this is a great opportunity for the Falcons to get their first points of this game. 15-0 with about 4.5 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Anything you've seen just to watch out for both either offensively and defensively for Fredrick? Maybe something you've noticed about Skyline, a threat they're taking or an approach, or?
Honestly, I'm not really sure. I mean, Fredrick kind of has the up on this game so far.
They definitely have the advantage here. Already up 17-0.
When watching this team, Skyline, practice and warm up for the beginning of this game, I was definitely expecting more.
I was about to say, they were warming up pretty aggressive from what you mentioned. And, sitting at 3-16, like I said earlier, it's a little, tricky for them to try and gain momentum and passion for these games. But this is one, I'm pretty sure it's their senior night. So
it is.
It's one of those where you want to respect and honor those seniors that have, fought so hard for these few wins this season. So that will be Chrisman. Almost looked like a little bit of miscommunication, but Pratt able to recover it, as that will be Dothard. One of the two Dothards, might I add. My guess is siblings, both of them which are playing at the moment, so keep that in mind.
This ball is kind of getting dropped a lot by Skyline.
Yeah, and I mean, what a grab right there by Staff.
I would say both teams are very aggressive too.
Yeah, both playing really aggressive.
Trying to get that ball back.
Yeah, great steal right there by Chrisman, as that will be number 25, one of the Dothards, and to the other Dothard, that was a little bit of an off-balance pass. Looked almost like didn't set the feet or something.
Definitely.
Another big part that, plays a huge factor in this game is just, that idea of nerves and just letting them get the best of you. And you don't want to fray your nerves early on.
Couldn't agree more.
Line up for a corner shot and an air ball right there. as that was wide of the mark for sure. That will be Chrisman once again, big name we've heard this game. To Mains, a new player. Looks like some substitutions possibly, and that will be another travel. Dothard tried to get that one. Took too many steps though, looked like Mains did. Whitler will bring this one back in. I know, our very own Zoe Whitler. As that will be a corner shot. Lined up for that one. And still looking for their first points.
Those girls all kind of surrounding that Skyline girl, number 10.
I know, doing a good job, I think, on defense.
Gotta, like, feel the pressure when that's happening to you.
Yeah, getting double teamed or triple teamed, whatever it is, that's stressful.
Gotta do something with the ball fast.
As Mains tried to get that to Pratt. And Fredrick tried to execute off of that
Fredrick
play.
is just, picking up this ball a lot.
Looks like that's Mains down. Looks like maybe an elbow injury, perhaps. Never good whenever this happens. Like I said, never good sight. As that is happening and they are trying to figure that out, looks like thankfully she's okay. Glad she can get up on her own.
Definitely.
Like I said, never good to see an athlete down. Even if it is opposing teams, you can't help but feel for them and, you know, everything that they've fought for this season. Just don't want that to end in an injury.
Do you know what number she was?
That was 10. That was Mains.
She's a junior.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, only one more year left.
Would have been kind of more upsetting if she was a senior, though. Like, you know.
On senior nights, yeah. So that will be staff. Lots of new substitutions, for sure. So that will be Gwen Hanks. Quite a fan of Hanks. Speedy little dart, especially underneath that basket. So that will be Rays. We see some more substitutions as Pack will go out and Stanton will come in. Josie Stanton hasn't played yet, but opportunity now.
The ball just slipped out of that girl's hand from Skyline.
Yeah, just maybe better execution that they need, and what a job right there. Like I said, it's just a matter of mindset, lining up the feet, and just getting ready.
Definitely.
I will take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop in at Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them that the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you. So with this timeout, it has been kind of a rough game for Skyline so far. Hasn't really been able to execute much. Defensively, they had a few good, snags on those rebounds and just turnovers, but their offense just can't seem to execute that.
Definitely. That buzzer is so loud.
It is. Especially because this is a little bit smaller of a gym, yeah, than we're used to. That will be Rays, who will find Dothard on the side. Dothard finds Chrisman. Chrisman tried to get that to Mean, and Looks like that will be Stanton. Gonna bring this one in. As it will be a corner shot. And a little off. Dothard tried to, right along that sideline, tried to tiptoe her way down the court, but looks like that will come back to bite her. As Whitler now will find Stanton. Once again, another shot. And we haven't seen a lot of off-the-mark shots so far. Been pretty good about that. Just a pretty clean game, too.
Oh.
And Whitler took a little tumble there. Thankfully okay. As she will bring this in. And this is the loudest I've ever heard cheerleaders, I'm not going to lie.
I think they definitely have a bigger cheer team than we do, so.
Yes, they do. Stanton, kind of a rough little pass there. Hanks somehow kept that in by the balls of her feet. Crazy.
Saw that girl on the side, she was kind of just getting pushed over and she fell back.
Yeah, she was at the mercy of the defender. As somehow gets that to Pratt over the heads of two of the Golden Eagle defenders, as Dothard slips it underneath to Pratt. And the first points of the night, as this first quarter is winding down, now 24-2, with your Golden Eagles on top. About less than 20 seconds remaining. 17 to be exact. Surprisingly, it's been a pretty clean game, only 3 fouls apiece, which is not bad considering some of the other games, like I said at the beginning, have been a little bit messier. As that will be, looks like Dothard, only a few seconds left, and what a job right there. Teamwork makes the dream work, I guess they could say, and thought it was going to be a little bit of an air ball, and it was, but great job with communication on that.
Yeah, definitely was surprised by that.
As we will be right back here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Welcome back, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. And the score, 26-4, with your Golden Eagles on top. As this is early in the second quarter. As looks like Gabby a little slow to get up there.
She'd been knocked down, I think, one more time before this.
Yeah, you mentioned that. She waves away the bench. She's like, I'm fine. I'll take the shot. And injury or not, that was, 29-4 now. As that one was wide of the mark, and we saw one of our cameramen get hit there.
Yeah, real close to one of our cameras.
As that will be Staff and Rosine gonna team on this one as Frank tried to get that one out. That will be Staff gonna bring this one back in. And what a steal right there by Rays, but Rays goes out. Pack claiming she didn't touch her.
She put her hands up.
Definitely one of those controversial things. I didn't push her. Sometimes it happens, though. As that will be Chrisman, who was able to find one of the taller girls.
Just looks like it's kind of hard for this Skyline team to get closer to that net. Our Fredrick girls are just really on top of them.
They are, I mean, pretty much smothering them both offensively and defensively. As looked like Rosine almost wanted to take the shot in the corner, but Staff tried to go for kind of a middle of the court shot. And that one will rebound straight to Rays. So Rays will just do a little dump off there to Chrisman. Pack covering her defensively. As that will be Jones. To Rays once again. Jones with the shot. And that rebound will be snagged up by Pack. Finds Rosine on the side. Back to Pack. Staff. And as I've said, great execution. I mean, this offense is really just chugging.
Definitely. The ball just slipped out of her hands.
Once again, a little bit of almost like a little Butterfinger-esque. Maybe, like I said, nerves. Nerves play a big part, and right now they're starting to get a little anxious, a little frayed here, as it's now 31-4, just early in the second quarter. As that will be Chrisman trying to call up some of her women. As Jones being double teamed right there. Tried to sneak that to Mean, but Rosine will pass this one to Staff. Everyone down near the basket. So we shall see what they will do, and that one right over the hoop. And that will switch possessions. Chrisman now. As that will be along the side there.
The girls are like on the side. It's hard not to run into those bleachers. They're kind of close.
I know they are. Especially because I'm used to like a whole like track of so maybe something that could be an advantage though for Skyline is they're used to playing in these like smaller kind of areas. As kind of a little shoving there.
Yeah.
Ball just kind of dropped right out of Frank's hands, and what did I say? Hanks? That will be Chrisman. Like I said, little stutter step there. Tried to maybe shake off Staff. And what a steal right there. Gets it to Staff, and this is this is making Skyline, I'm sure, not too happy right now. Just gotta smooth it out their operation.
Yeah.
Had just been playing a little sloppy, as we've seen now, 36-4. And if they want to get anything going to like motivate them, they're gonna have to do it soon.
I feel like they just need to bring up that energy a little bit. They need that motivation.
Yeah, you could tell they're a little, dampered in a sense, just a little smothered so far in this game. As I will take this short chance to shout out Zadell Realty. If you're looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zadell at Zadell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who has been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Make sure to watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zadellrealty.com. Greg Zadell and Zadell Realty, your community-centered realtor. As Dothard, a little off, and we see Gardner tried to snatch that.
Fighting for that ball.
Yeah, thankfully it pays off though, and Rosine gonna do a little dump off there to Whitler. As Whitler, just a quick little pass there to Rosine. That's Megan in the corner. And like I said, these cheerleaders, they're pretty loud, I do have to say. Maybe kind of a distraction factor too, trying to hype up Skyline.
Definitely.
As Whitler moving swiftly down this court, no one in her way, and took kind of a tough little fall there.
You know, it's always good to see good sportsmanship. Helping up other players off of the floor.
Yeah, always a great display of that. As Whitler now with the lining up to the free throw line. As what a great snag right there on that rebound. As that will be Stromquist. Going to get that to Dothard. Dothard to the other Dothard. And a pass from Dothard to Dothard.
It's always good to see sisters working together.
I know. Especially if they are so close in age. Looks like one of them, one of them's a junior, one of them's a freshman.
It's definitely nice to see that relationship out on the court.
It is, and what a great opportunity for the freshmen to grow.
Definitely.
As we have our own Dante Lechuga, who's a freshman on the technically swinging varsity, but plays JV, but great opportunity though.
Definitely.
Tons of room for growth.
Getting to learn more from those varsity players.
Has looked almost like a trip.
That's what I was going to say.
Yeah, by
too.
Dothard.
Put her foot out and...
Kind of intentional, you could tell. Maybe a little letting out the anger. Might stick the foot out. As that will be Rosine. And this game, nowhere close at the moment, as we see some more substitutions. Look like Lily Hansen
definitely
coming in.
Not a lot of tension for Fredrick, you know. So sometimes that's the issue, though. Like, you get up on top of those points, and then you're just not on top of your game as much.
Yeah, just gotta make sure that they execute fully and throughout the entire game. And, you know, even if they do smother them in the first half, it's a matter of you don't want them to come back the second half. 'Cause that's a whole other story. That would turn into almost another NFL story with the Vikings game in the playoffs. So that will be Dothard. Finds Mean. Mean, a little bit of shoving from Gardner. As Gardner gets right underneath there. Gardner lining up for the free throw shot. And Whitler fighting for that ball. Had two of them, like,
I know.
groping for it. As Whitler, corner shot. That one just bounces right off and will bounce out of bounds.
I mean, I'm not sure whose hand it was, but someone's hand went up close near to that basket. I think it was on Fredrick, but
Looks like there's something on that court. I saw it go up and I was like, they can't play with something that could be a problem. Looks like maybe a coin or something. I don't know what that was. As Whitler. Little pass back there. Looks like they're throwing in some JV players, but don't want to say it's over till it's over. So that was a great steal from Dothard.
like an endless fight for that ball.
I know. Like 4 little mini fights that happened.
I mean, honestly, I don't know how these girls don't get more angry. I feel like, personally, if that was me, I'm not sure I'd be able to hold in my anger.
I know. As I will take this time to shout out FHS Booster Club. Fredrick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager and will have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us. If you'd like to get involved, we welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN.
Just missed a swish from Avery Salisbury.
Was that a beautiful, clean three-pointer?
Definitely.
Dothard finds Maines. Maines getting right underneath that basket as Gardner tried to sneak it right there. And once again, our poor cameraman. Always the victim. That sideline is no mercy, that's for sure.
Quite brutal.
As this will almost, with exactly 3 seconds remaining,
We have some cheerleaders over here.
and sideline pumped
Buzzer
about
beater.
that one. Whole bench got up on that. And what a job from Frederick this first half. 45-4. Haven't let up pretty much of anything. And with this half ending, we are going to take a break here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Over the years,
St. Vrain Block Company has built a reputation on producing high-quality structural block, retaining wall systems, patio stones, and pavers. We routinely submit our block for testing to ensure that our products meet and exceed the ASTM specifications. Our products can only be as quality and consistent as the raw materials we use to manufacture them. That is why we constantly ensure we buy our aggregates, cement, admixtures, and color from top quality producers.
Hi, Alan Roach for Pete Dittman, Farm Bureau Insurance, a supporter of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. For auto, home, business, or life insurance quotes, call 303-659-8391 or visit PeteDittmanInsurance.com. Pete supports the Frederick Golden Eagles Athletics Band and Orchestra and would love the opportunity to discuss your insurance plan. Find out how Farm Bureau Insurance can help protect you with the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise. That's Pete Dittman, 303-659-8391. Or PeteDittmanInsurance.com.
I'm Kinder Badgekar with Remax Nexus. I've been serving Carbon Valley for 6 years, and what I love most about this area is the small town feel with all of our great local businesses and community events. If you've heard the real estate market's changing, you're right. Homes are staying on the market longer, prices are not increasing as rapidly as they have in the past couple of years, but that doesn't mean it's not the right time to make a move. You still gain an incredible amount of equity that you can use to purchase your dream home or think about buying an investment property. Let's grab a cup of coffee and chat about your goals.
Hi, I'm Brian Stapp, dealer principal of Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rick Anojos with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain the quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Please contact Rick Anojos, 303-833-1188 or 970-867-3307. Thank you.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome back in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network and our road game coverage, where your Frederick Golden Eagle girls right now lead the Golden Eagle boys. Lead the Skyline Falcon girls. The girls game, Hunter Vickers. Goodness, I'm a mess over here. My name is Jake Marsing. Proud to be the advisor of this program. Sorry, I'm running all the buttons right now while we give our crew a break here. Your Golden Eagle girls lead 45-4 here at halftime. Getting some shots right now. The boys team warming up. We will be sure to carry you a live coverage of the boys game as well. But for right now, joined here, as I am usually when we do these little halftime chit-chats, with sophomore Hunter Vickers, our GEBN production assistant this evening. Hunter, how are you tonight?
Good.
Hunter, pull that microphone a little bit closer to your face, could you? That's awesome. How you doing, Hunter?
Good.
Good? You're doing okay?
Yeah.
Let me ask you a quick question. How are you feeling about being on the road, your first time traveling on the travel team with us?
A little bit nervous, Dean.
What was that?
A little bit nervous.
A little bit nervous? Why are you nervous?
Just not being here for not being here for 5 days.
Oh, I see. So it's hard to get here, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to do all the things that we're asking you to do.
Yeah.
What do you think of the game so far, the girls' game?
It's going good.
It's going good, Hunter says. It's going good. Well, I tend to agree, Hunter. I think there's a lot going on. Obviously, the girls lead right now by 41 points at the half with about 5 minutes left in the half. We'll get you some shots right now from our roaming camera on the side. Hunter, this is your first time traveling with us. What's it like traveling with the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network?
Just being everyone on the team is good.
Just being with everyone on the team is good. I agree. I think that's absolutely the case. So, Hunter, what are you looking for in the second half? What are you excited to see?
More shots.
More shots? Anything else?
And more time just to see everyone else playing.
More chances to see everyone else play. I
Yeah.
think that is absolutely a good point, Hunter. That's absolutely something that you can look out for. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that dunk right there? That was pretty impressive. That was real impressive there. So, Hunter, we do games of all kinds, right? We do all kinds of games over the course of the season here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. This is your first semester with us. Do you think that this is worth other students trying out?
Yeah.
Yeah, you do. Why?
It's fun.
It is a lot of fun. I completely agree with that, Hunter. Let me ask you another question before we send it back to the break. What are you looking for in the second half? What do you want to see out of the Golden Eagle girls?
Better shots.
You want them to get a win, though, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. We want them to get a win, too. So we are here at Skyline High School bringing you live coverage of the Golden Eagles and the Skyline Falcons in an in-district St. Vrain Storm matchup. They lead, the girls' team leads 45-4 at the half. We will carry the second half live for you and then bring you the boys' game immediately following the conclusion of this action. Hunter, any final thoughts before we send it back to the break? Nothing? All right. Well, when we come back, you'll hear the voices once again of our crew. Carly Evans, Sophie Palmer, potentially some other voices over the next little bit here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
Hi, I'm Brian Stapp, dealer principal at Stapp Interstate Toyota. Wanted to thank you very much for visiting our website and supporting our dealership. A little bit about us. My father and grandfather opened up our dealership in 1974 in Longmont, Colorado, right there on Main Street. And now we're located on I-25 in Frederick, Colorado. We moved out here in 2007 and opened up the first Image 2 dealership in the state of Colorado, something we're very proud of. And more than anything, it kind of was a nice little place mark in our dealership's history over the last 46 years about taking the next step and embracing what Colorado is becoming, quite frankly. We're very proud of our history. A couple things that we'd like to point out that I think is very unique in the industry is that we only have one person who will help you if you come in to buy a car. And it's not because we don't have multiple people say hello, they all will. But we think that the relationship is far more important than anything else. Transactions don't allow businesses to stay in business as long as we have, but relationships truly do. So from the second you walk in, one individual would greet you. They would show you all the vehicles we have to offer. They'd present your numbers to you, help you find creative solutions to get the car that you want at a price you're comfortable with. They'd also talk about extra options such as extended service contracts or prepaid maintenance and things that you'd like to put in your monthly payment that would make it a little bit easier so you're not surprised throughout the ownership process. They'd go over all your accessories, all of your vehicle presentation, and they'd be the same person who would shake your hand as you go out the door. So again, that relationship is incredibly important to us. So when you're in, make sure and ask for myself. I'd love to say hello. My brother Clint, my dad Art, my mom Debbie pops around from time to time as well too. So it really is a family business. We'd love to have you become part of our family. Thank you.
Hi, this is Rick Anojos with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain the quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Please contact Rick Anojos, 303-833-1188 or 970-867-3307. Thank you.
American Family Insurance.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Sophie Palmer. Hi. So that was probably the most awkward hi I've ever heard.
I know. I don't know. I don't know where that came from.
It's all right. And we're going back into this thing. That was Frank. Delaney Frank trying to get right underneath there. 45-4 the score so far. Lining up for the free throw line. As that will be a pass to Chrisman. Chrisman kind of weaving through players. Finds Jones in the corner. As that will be Frank now once again. Gets that knocked out by Jones. Staff now. Finds Pack in the corner. Pack with the shot. And a little off there. Too far to the right. I was trying to find anybody that was mean. Staff able to snag that though. Finds Pack once again. Pack finds Rosine, and Rosine will take a little tumble. And deep.
Flinging that ball right across the court.
Yeah. As goes up for that, and 47-4 now. As that will be Rays, who somehow Quinones will snag that.
Just being in control of that ball.
Lining up now, that will be Mean.
Oh. And she makes it.
Lining up once again. And thought that would have gone in, but a little off. As Staff searching for anybody. Kind of makes some audible calling. As Pack dump off to Frank. Frank tried to get that one off, but just kind of shoved the ball out.
Definitely good passes made by these girls.
That would be Staff. Already a great position on the court. And oh, the first one was a little bit of a scuff up. It's all right. They were able to kind of recover, and another opportunity here arises. Just a little dump there to Frank.
Trying to fake those girls out a little bit on Skyline.
Yeah, I saw Chrisman trying to get a hand like underneath the wall, but Skyline will have another opportunity here. That will be a little pass there to Rays. And Rays, that one will just kind of soar over the basket. So that's a deep ball right there to Frank, who finds Staff. Staff kind of seems to be the leader of the team, kind of showing them all what to do.
Gabby smacking that ball from going into the net, just blocking.
Yeah, great execution, as that's another snag right there. Great steal. Staff. Like I said, Skyline's defense isn't horrible, but there are certain players that they know they need to double team. Rosine tried for the long shot. Looks like that would be Canova's going to bring this one back in. Chrisman has it. Looks like a ton of substitutions here, almost a full new court of players for Skyline, probably giving all their starters a bit of a rest.
Looks like it.
As we see the Dother sisters coming in.
Very aggressive passing. Those girls are all over the court.
Definitely, and like you said, they're playing aggressive.
Just trying to get it handed off.
What a shot right there by Staff. As I mentioned earlier, kind of the leader, like what I was saying, and just kind of has that leader aura around her of, you know, owning this court. So that would be Pratt searching for anybody. Frank on the coverage. Almost a slip up by Dawford. But an air ball right there from Maines. As this ball will switch possessions. And we will see, like I said, a lot of new players.
Subbing in.
A lot of substitutions. Staff still staying in though. As great snag right there, right under the basket by Maines. Dumps it to Dawford. Dawford kind of sidestepped Staff there, but unfortunately for Skyline, a call against them. As we see Whitler back on this court. Staff gets it to Gardner. Megan in the corner. And getting the bench all excited now. I mean, who wouldn't get excited though? That's not an easy shot per se. As that was Maines who kind of tripped up there, and Dawford. That would be Whitler. Whitler again. Finds Hanks. Hanks underneath the stand.
Fast feet.
Yeah, gotta keep them moving, especially whenever these defenders are all over you. And a little bit of an air ball there.
Just a bit over the net.
Yeah, it would have been a great opportunity though to just swish that thing if it wasn't so far, maybe overestimating how far it was. As that would be Dawford. Finds her sister, the other Dawford. And we see a little fight there. Looks like that would be Chrisman. Gonna find Maines. Maines searching, finds Dawford. Dalthard finds Chrisman. Fredrick playing great defense right now.
Oh,
As that will,
not sure where she was going, but she kind of just dived to the ground, honestly.
yeah,
Looked like she just fell over.
maybe just, maybe those fast feet, but not in the right.
Probably a trip or something.
Yeah. Like I said, it's an aggressive sport. That will be Stanton. Stanton finds Whitler. Whitler, kind of a sudden stop there. As Dalthard, what a snag right there. Finds the sibling. And that will be coming back. Fredrick. Gonna have this one. So that will be Stanton gonna bring this one in. Stanton searching for the dump off of Megan. And Gardner. Someone got to handle that. Whitler. Thought that was almost going in. Maybe a little too far to the left.
You know, those two girls moving fast together. Got to think about, while I'm looking at it, almost tripping over each other.
I mean, it's a valid point. You got to give each other just enough space to where you don't interfere with working together and communication. As Gardner able to grab that from a double team, and that will take some substitutions, and that will be against Frederick. With about less than a minute remaining here in this third quarter. Not a very high-scoring game for Skyline. There's a deep ball there to Hanks. No one down there. But, like I said, that communication aspect, a big piece. Gotta communicate.
I couldn't agree more. I think it's definitely an important part. If you don't communicate, your team just doesn't work well together.
Especially down near the basket. That's testing.
It's fast-paced right over there by the basket like you're talking about.
That one will just roll on right out of bounds with about 11, almost 12 seconds remaining in this third quarter. As they're probably just looking to run this clock out, maybe get another score. Keeps that in.
Oh. Nice attempt, but just wasn't really there, just an air ball.
Yeah, I mean, great attempt, like what you said, couldn't have put it better, but didn't pay off, so unfortunate. As I will take this chance to shout out FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Fredrick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Ms. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. One more shout out, Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud partner of the students of Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick, and they are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop by their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. As like I said, we're starting to see some less well-known names, possibly some more JV players. Great opportunity for some of them. As that will be Chrisman. They're keeping a lot of their starters in, I'm noticing, for Skyline, which is kind of surprising.
Definitely. I would say, you got to get most of those players in the team and in the game and give them a chance.
Yes.
Maybe most of their starters are senior, and it's, like I've said, it's senior night tonight. So
yeah, looking at they do have quite a few, even looking around their gym. Looks like they have not one, but let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, 6 total seniors who are on the starting lineup, so that's quite a few of them. And I'm sure all of them want to have their, last few games of playing time. That would be Chrisman. Kind of a bullet there to Jones. As Jones is able to find lead on that one. And double team, but great job
Just
right there.
right up on top of her.
And looks like this will be an attempt from the free throw line. Possibly a scoring opportunity here, an easier one at least. It hasn't come easily for them, so
Definitely seeing what I thought I was going to see from our Golden Eagles, points-wise.
now 53-6 with about 6 minutes and 11 seconds remaining in this fourth quarter. As make that 53-7, Skyline able to knock another point. As like I said, quite a few JV studs that we're starting to see.
Definitely. I would say, basketball isn't just a sport that you can just pick up in one night.
Yeah, it's especially if they're starting so many of them. It just shows that they have confidence in their JV team.
Improvements, too.
As that will be Dothard. Dothard kind of shoving into Miller there. So this will be Stanton. Stanton will find Salisbury. Salisbury finds Lily Hansen. Salisbury kind of trapped on the edge there. Salisbury once again. Like I said, they're playing that edge really well though somehow. Never once really stepping out. Looked like they were all a little confused as to what the call was on that.
Looks like it. You can see it on their faces.
Yeah, looked like they almost thought they were going to line up for a shot on the free throw line. Dothard, great opportunity to try and snag that steal. Lily kind of using that height to her advantage.
Definitely.
So that will be Dothard. Trying to get some points there. Like, that would be a great rebound snag. As Salisbury will find Hansen. Hansen will find Stanton. Stanton will find Miller. Miller will find Gavos. And Stanton. Salisbury lining up for that shot. And snag right there, Halberg. And once again, I can say the same thing the other way. Stanton, great steal. As that probably should have gone in, but who's to say where that thing goes?
I remember talking about volleyball and talking about all the colorful shoes, and I would say, again, there's some more colorful shoes for Frederick as well.
Yeah, there are some fun colors, that's for sure. See some pinks and some blues. Personally, I'm a fan of like the blues. Those are pretty cool.
Definitely bright colors.
Why go boring when you can go all out for your shoes?
Exactly.
This will be Salisbury. Dump that to Hanson. Hanson has got loose. And with Hanson. Almost just like a little head tap there. Seems as though beside the cheerleader, Skyline has been pretty quiet. Like I said, not really able to get anything going this whole game. But, they do get really loud though whenever they do have those scoring opportunities. I don't know how Miller kept that one in. Impressive effort there.
Oh, that was a lot of aggression right there.
That was definitely some of that, like you said, aggressive nature.
They get a handle of that ball and they kind of just swing their arms around.
Yeah, I mean, one of those where it's like very aggressive sport and stuff like that's going to happen. I'd like to take this chance to shout out Game Club. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Game Club. The Fredrick High School Game Club is a safe place for you to come play board games, card games, D&D, and any other non-video games with other students, no matter their skill level at any given game. The Game Club meets the second and fourth Friday of every month, and if you have questions or want to contact Mr. Hoffman or Ms. Hellman to join. I'm going to shout out real quick the FHS Music Foundation. This presentation of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by the FHS Music Foundation. The purpose of the FHS Music Foundation is to provide support and aid to the instrumental, choral, and non-performance musical programs at Fredrick High School, and to those current and future students who participate in such music programs. To donate or for more information about how you can support Frederick's student musicians, visit fhsmusic.org/FHS Music Foundation.
Another fight for the ball over here on the sidelines.
Yeah, one of those, there's no other way to put this game except aggressive on Frederick's part, and there's not much else you can say about it. What a show from Frederick, as we have about 20 seconds remaining in this game, and they're possibly going to go for maybe a last second just for fun shot, but maybe not the best sportsmanship-wise, as they're probably just going to let this run out.
Looks like
That's the respectful thing to do. And yeah, that will be the game. 53-7, and with that very loud buzzer, might I add, that, like I said, that is game. Not as many fouls as we've seen, which is an improvement. And with that, tonight's broadcast has been brought to you in part by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carly Evans alongside freshman Sophie Palmer. Our director is junior Austin Mays, the screen operator and producer, as well as the executive producer of GEBN, is sophomore Chloe Blue. Freshman Wyatt Morrison is our stream operator. Freshman Nate Davis and junior Jacob Rigg have been our camera operators. Junior Jake Anderson is our spotter. Our production assistants are freshman Wyatt Morrison and Joel Simbrano. Mr. Marzing is the program's advisor. And with that, what a game for Frederick and unfortunate for Skyline. And we will be back later for the boys' game. And with that, we are off.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal. The sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on the roads that unite us. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to be the fuel that keeps you firing on all cylinders.
Hey fans, it's football season and Mile High Huddle has you covered for all your news, notes, and opinions on the orange and blue.
I think he also has eyes and a brain and remembers the fact that Russell Wilson's a damn good quarterback and has been for the last decade. I can't remember another 9-time Pro Bowler, a guy who's been to 2 Super Bowls and won one, getting so much disrespect and slander like Russell Wilson for things that aren't even pertaining to his on-field ability. It's about his personality and his catchphrases and let's ride. All that's kind of overshadowed how good Russell Wilson is and how good he can be with this Broncos team. Looking over his wiki, though, this is kind of a pros to nothing. I never realized Russell never made a first-team All-Pro. He was a one-time second-team All-Pro in 2019, never a first team. So maybe this year.
Known to have incredible customer service from our local customers themselves, and with many 5-star reviews, Riptide Pet and Car Wash is sure to suffice and surely surpass your expectations and needs. Washing your pet can be a difficult challenge, especially when they refuse to be cleaned and kept contained. But thankfully with Riptide, you have all the supplies you need to cleanse them thoroughly. Not only that, you can do the same with your car as well. All the supplies necessary and more are able to fit most makes and models. The car wash is a necessity to go once. Not only do you get the best nozzles and equipment, you also have the space and privacy to get the job done. In a time crunch, thanks to Riptide, you can quickly and efficiently finish what you need and have time left to spare. Leisurely time in your hand? No problem. Riptide lets you lay back for a while and get every nook and cranny. Riptide Car and Pet Wash will certainly suffice your needs and beyond.
Think you can't afford college? You can. At FRCC, college is possible. Front Range Community College offers everything you need to succeed, including affordable tuition, flexible schedules, and personalized attention. And if your goal is a bachelor's degree, FRCC can help with a smooth transfer of credits to a 4-year university. Take your first step today at frontrange.edu/fall22.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Welcome back if you were here for the girls' game, which Skyline was crushed, 53-7. In all honesty, feel bad for Skyline, senior night. That's a tough loss right there. But, at least they got to enjoy the senior night beforehand, per se, for the girls. So
and they had a nice run out, right before warm-ups. They got the fog machines out for them. They got the lights and the music. And then right in between the girls and guys game, they had, balloons for everybody. So they definitely made it a fun senior night. Definitely rememberable.
Yeah, definitely hyping them up. I was trying to get a steal right there, and might I add, this is Carly Evans and Zoe Whitler on the call. We were able to snag Zoe after her game, as that will be Rylan Cram. Looks like Air is on the coverage. JJ with a little pass there to Aldana. Aldana gives it to Cram, and Cram able to finish that off. An early 2-point lead there for the Golden Eagles. As Arevs, long shot right there to Calderon. Calderon sneaks it underneath to Nias. And what a steal right there.
Great play by Skyline, hustling back. They know Jacob has hops. They know they like to run the floor, but they got back and was able to get a block.
I mean, yeah, you have to watch out for Jacob Lovins, that's for sure. Rylan Cram now. Sneaks it to Lovins. Good defense. Getting aggressive as looks like that will be Young who grabbed that one, and Arevs will find Nias in the corner. Calderon. Nias again.
Lovin's able to get the ball tied up there. Nias couldn't quite, stay in control of it. I mean, he was in control enough where he had possession, where when he hopped, they called a travel.
Yeah, you could tell he kind of bobbled it, that's
exactly,
for sure.
But wasn't quite in possession enough where he was able to get, away without traveling.
Cram now, being covered by Arevs. Corner shot, a little off the mark there by Strojan. JJ, one of those big names that you have to look out for, averaging about 7 points a game. Obviously not the most points a game, but definitely a threat. Looks like maybe a little bit of confusion. They thought it was going to be to the free throw line. It will be Young, and Lovins grab that. Easy snatch. Cram.
That call could go either way. Cram definitely, in my opinion, was not a travel. He had his pivot foot, and he used it well to get it, but that's where you just got to live with whatever the refs call.
Yep.
You can't change it. She's got to hustle back on defense.
Yep. Sometimes the refs may not be right to you, but in the refs' mind, they are.
Yeah, and it's what they saw in the moment. And the fact of the matter is, nothing you can do can change what they saw and what they called.
Yep. They're the dictators of this game. This Cram now with it once again. Lovins. Lots of little short pass backs. JJ now 2 rebounds. Not exactly the start that he wants, I'm sure. That would be, it's like Gilliam. And what a job right there by Calderon.
Nice back door. Kind of did the unexpected for Frederick. Was able to get the nice open layup.
And we are tied at the moment. Obviously low scoring, but they're not going down without a fight, that's for sure. And it's showing early on. Lovins now. Finds Aldana. It looked like maybe a little miscommunication there, kind of bobbled that ball. And Lovins with the shot. And moving quickly, Gilliam got right underneath there, but just couldn't execute all the way.
Able to get himself to the free throw line, though.
That's for sure. It's a win-win, that's for sure. Gilliam. And kind of a surprising shank there. Was not anticipating that, and neither was the crowd. They packed out this gym for senior night, that's for sure. Just honoring and respecting these seniors and everything they've done. As once again, try to go in the corner and just not paying off.
The rim has like a cap on it. Nothing they can get will fall. All their shots would typically go in are falling out.
Yeah, I mean, not off to like the strongest start, a little shaky. That's Cram getting right underneath there.
Able to end that little streak of not being able to get anything in there.
4-3 now, the score. With about 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter. As Gilliam tried to sneak that one out. That will be Starcevic gonna bring this one back into this game. That would be Young, who found Calderon. Singh now to Strojink. Strojink to Aldana. Aldana goes up. And Gilliam tried to snag that.
Aldana, great drive. Didn't quite hit the right angle on the backboard. And you saw it just as it kind of was a little over. But still a great play.
Still one of those, athletic moments where you can't help but admire it.
And definitely the right read.
As Arev's being double teamed. In the corner. And what a shot by Starcevic. As Strojink hoping to make up for that. And once again, rebounds and Starcevic snags that one up. Arevs. Starcevic searching. Finds Carson. Carson finds Arevs. Arevs. Fast little pass there to Calderon. Calderon sneaks it off. And Lovins.
Good handoff play, just not able to capitalize.
And in the corner, there's the shot. And like I said, not the strong start that they were probably anticipating. As not sure what happened there. Maybe the ball got bumped midair. It was hard to tell though. But being pressured along that sideline. Cram now. Arev's covering him. He finds Singh. Singh somehow gets it over the head of Arevs. We see Ortega now. Looks like some substitutions. As we see Aldana. Singh. Back to Aldana. And finally!
Great play. Aldana able to get him, the Skyline player, right in the air. Took a dribble to pull them both. A little hook pass back to Singh.
You know that everyone was anticipating it with bated breath. And finally, there it was. Now 7-6 with the Eagles on top. 3 fouls, though, for the Eagles. Falcons only sitting at 1. As Ortega will bring this one into play. Ammerman now. Seeing some substitutions, some familiar faces. Ammerman to Aldana. Aldana, a little shoving, and it pays off. That's for sure.
Didn't mind the physicality, did a little spoon move.
I mean, it worked. And in that matter, that's what matters. 9-6 now. Carson can't find anybody.
Carson did a great job staying under control. Frederick sent 2 people to go and try and get an easy turnover. He stayed calm though, stayed in possession, and then was able to draw a foul by seeing.
We see a few more substitutions. So that would be Starcevic. Somehow sneaks that one underneath, and Arevs kind of slipped up there, lost his footing, and that could have ended much worse, and it might. Aldana now. Finds Lovins. Lovins dump off to Aldana. Finds Ammerman. Ammerman. And kind of an interesting call there. Looked like almost a forced shove. Obviously, like what you said, what the refs say goes. But obviously Frederick's bench not happy with that.
No, definitely not to them. They just seemed like their player was just, he was trying to make a move. But, like you said, that's what the refs called, so you got to play with it. And there was Averman, turned around and took a charge himself. Was able to get it, bring it, or making it Frederick's ball.
Yeah, great job of getting that possession switch. As Ammerman. Arevs, who lost his footing on one of the last plays, as Aldana. Obviously, height isn't everything, but down there, sometimes it is. It's just a height advantage can make such a difference. As Carson, and looks like Aldana snagged it. The Golden Eagles sitting at 19-1, taking one of their very first losses of the season not that long ago. And from what I've heard, it was just kind of a humbling experience more than anything. Even
Definitely
though it was such a close
call.
game. Yeah. But it's just, it makes them realize they're not invincible and they have to play it.
Exactly. You have to earn every win. It doesn't just come.
Yeah, and they were so used to it that just talking to some of the coaches, it was definitely humbling. As that one shanked, and what a block right there by Aldana. Coach Conway getting pumped on the side. I have a feeling this is going to be definitely one of those games where it'll probably come down to the wire just based on this first quarter experience. So that will be Carson. Limited time, only 5 seconds remaining. Gullickson finds Calderon, and Calderon can't do anything with that. Tried to make anything happen, but now it is 11-6 with your Golden Eagles on top. I'd like to take this chance to shout out Gabe's Cafe. This production of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is brought to you in part by Gabe's Cafe. Located right in downtown Frederick, Gabe's Cafe is a family-owned and operated restaurant that is sure to satisfy everyone at breakfast or lunch. Gabe specializes in skillets, but their outstanding menu features all sorts of delicious foods at fair prices. Most importantly, Gabe's is proud to support Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Be sure to stop into Gabe's soon, get some delicious grub, and tell them the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network sent you. All right. And that was a pretty intense first quarter. Pretty low scoring early on. Obviously still plenty of time though to make up for that. But close, fast-paced, fast action. Gonna be one that it seems like they will have to earn, as Cram, a little too far right there. Tried to get it to Ortega.
Was a good look. He knew Ortega had the open layup there. Way to throw it ahead, just didn't quite hit the mark.
Yeah, like I said, a little too far there. What a snag right there by Justice midair. That will go to Ammerman. And Justice hoping to get his first points of the night, and there they are. He is pumped, he is psyched, and he is ready for this game. 13-6 now. Up to the line. That was probably the loudest I've ever heard a shot from the free throw line, I do have to say. But like I said, it's definitely an impactful night that they don't want to miss out an opportunity for a win on. Cram. Like Calderon went up for that one. As we now see Gilliam to Gullickson. And the shot. Starcevic. Ortega almost knocked that one out. Wonder if keeping that one in. And almost got triple team. Justice. That was a little too low and a little too shy looked. That is Justice. What a bat right there.
Great hustle back on defense. I think that just shows that you can't let whatever happens on the opposite side of the floor affect how you play back. You know, for Justice, he missed the 3-point, but hustle back on defense, able to get a nice block.
Gullickson. Now Calderon. Some pass backs. As Gilliam, they're trying to find any lane they can. And looked like Starcevic gave the sideline a little look there. As Ammerman goes up, and what a job right there. Planted the feet, kind of confused the defense, and boom. 16-6 now. Somehow kept that inbounds. Calderon finds Gullickson. Gullickson finds Starcevic in the corner once again. Hasn't really moved from the spot. Some little pass backs here and there.
Skyline coach will take a timeout.
I'd like to take this chance to shout out one of our sponsors, FHS Booster Club. Fredrick High School Booster Club is always looking for parent volunteers to help carry on the long tradition of supporting the students of this community. The purpose of Booster Club is to provide the funding and manpower for the homecoming tailgate celebration, the after-prom party, grants to student groups and clubs, as well as scholarships to graduating seniors. If you're interested in becoming involved, we would invite you to reach out through our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us or attend our next meeting in the FHS library. We currently have an open position for a concessions manager, and we'll have board positions opening next year. If you're wanting to be more involved in the community and have a desire to do something that benefits the students of our community, we'd love to hear from you. Again, please visit our website, fhsbooster.com, and click on Contact Us if you'd like to get involved. We welcome any supports, not just parents. The FHS Booster Club is a proud partner of GEBN. 16-6, the score at the moment. Some intense footwork here, just trying to get away from Singh. As Gullickson searching, finds Gilliam. Gilliam got double teamed there. And Starcevic tried to make up for some of his missed points earlier, and Harry Singh.
And it seems we'll have switched. It seems as though Skyline has a cap on the basket. Nothing they can, no matter how open it is, nothing will go on for them. And Frederick, everything's fallen.
I mean, like we've said before in some of these games, it can switch in an instant, and what a change Frederick is starting to make on this game.
And that's what's so fun and also so challenging for the sport is that, I mean, anything can happen at any time, but you can't let it affect you mentally. You have to stay with it, keep going, keep shooting, keep taking it to the basket, because it will fall.
Yeah, the game is not over until it's over. Got to play your heart out until the last seconds. No matter if it's a blowout, no matter like the game score, it's just one of those player mentalities that you have to have, is just keep going. (19-7) the score, with about a little over 5 minutes remaining in the second quarter. It's Gilliam. Justice able to snag that rebound. Carson trying to cover him. Justice, some shifty footwork. As Singh and Calderon able to snag that. As Arabs is almost like a little Gwen Hanks, speedy, short, and possibly a huge threat. As Carson tried to get up there, Singh, no one to be found.
That takes a lot of trust right there. He trusted his teammates could get the rebound and just took off sprinting down the floor. And smart play by Fredrick. They knew as soon as they got the rebound then to look up and pitch it ahead. It paid off.
Great planning, I think, on Frederick's part. Just grabbing that rebound and making up for this tied game at the beginning. Now 23-7. Skyline been a little quiet recently. As Cram got up there. Blocked that. Justice. And they are just seemingly unstoppable right now, defensively and offensively. Gilliam finds Arabs. Arabs finds Starcevic way down the court. Carson for the shot.
The Skyline can just not get a bucket to fall.
No, and these rebounds seem to be getting easier and easier for Frederick to recover. It seems as though they're just backing off on, like, pressuring Frederick. I don't know what approach they're going for, though. Aldana. As I said, Frederick playing pretty unstoppable at the moment. We'll see some substitutions here. Lovin's coming back in, replacing JJ. Some nifty little passing along the sides. Justice. And Justice making up for some of those missed point attempts earlier.
Not really quite sure what happened there, but
not sure. The whole bench got up, yeah. And Justice finishes that off. 32-7. Really trying to put this game away early. As Arabs to Nias. Nias, beautiful shot right there. Planted the feet, set him in the corner, and now this score is 32-10. Singh going for a shot of his own. And looked a little short as Carson, ball got a little tripped up there. as even you yourself, Zoe, saw that one coming.
Yeah, Nias had great hustle, although he slid. Could have been called a travel, but he did. The refs didn't call that, but he did end up going out of bounds. So either way, it's going to end up Frederick's ball.
I mean, great like attempts though on Nias' part to try and keep that in. Lovins to Aldana. Aldana. And Singh. And as I said, they're just kind of racking up points right now.
Yeah, and able to score in whichever way they can. Off of steals, off transition, and even just in their offense.
Yeah, some of those like deep court passes have also been on their side.
That's one thing Frederick does so well is they're able to run the court. It makes the other team work the whole entire game because that means every single rebound they have to be sprinting back.
And kind of a little, almost like a snag, and then who knows? Frederick, as I said, unstoppable right now. Lovins, nice on the coverage. Cram, tough little pass there to Aldana, and Aldana now 41-10.
Aldana read that perfectly. He could see that the eyes were on Cram and Singh at that moment, so he had a nice cut. And Cram hitting Aldana with that.
There were 3 people trying to cover Gilliam. And it looks like that will come back to bite him. A few points here, hopefully, for Skyline. Hoping to lower the deficit that Frederick has created this second quarter. And I mean, we think back to the first quarter, there was only a few point difference. And now it's very much one-sided so far in the second quarter.
Yes, Frederick definitely came out in the second quarter and showed that they wanted this game.
Justice. Luke Justice getting double teamed there, doesn't matter. So we see Whitler, your very own brother, might I add, too, with the beautiful shot. As Arrows finds Nayas. Try to get Hernandez underneath that basket. And with the dunk. The whole bench got up on that one. Arifs. Some respective clapping.
Smart floater right there. He knew Aldana was coming. He knew he had some length, so had a nice floater. Got the height on it. Able to draw the end one.
And I know you saw something in the, looking at our stats that you wanted to mention, the coaching.
Oh, yes. Well, it's something interesting. You know, Skyline's boys have a new head coach this year. Their old one left to go coach Erie High School girls. He's the head coach over there. So curious to see, you know, what the news coach, what his strategy is going to be here. Obviously not the first time he's seen Frederick. They did play it earlier this year, but you know it's definitely been a little while since I last saw him. Frederick has, you know, a pretty good record at this point, so just curious to see what his strategies are going to be.
Yeah, and we shall see. This first half been interesting and how it switched that second quarter. 46-13 with your Golden Eagles on top. And we will be back after half.
Hi, Alan Roach for Pete Dittman, Farm Bureau Insurance, a supporter of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. For auto, home, business, or life insurance quotes, call 303-659-8391 or visit PeteDittmanInsurance.com. Pete supports the Frederick Golden Eagles Athletics Band and Orchestra and would love the opportunity to discuss your insurance plan. Find out how Farm Bureau Insurance can help protect you with the Farm Bureau Insurance Promise. That's Pete Dittman, 303-659-8391 or PeteDittmanInsurance.com.
Do you want a reliable realtor who you can trust with your money and owning or renting a home? Then you can turn to Zadell Realty and specifically Greg Zadell. Greg is a local realtor who helps people buy and sell both homes and investment properties. He has an extended knowledge of the market and is extremely involved in the community. Along with being a local realtor right here in Frederick, Greg Zadell is extremely experienced in his profession. Not only is he a broker, but also the owner of Zadell Realty, located in the Carbon Valley area since 1980, just over 42 years as of now. Make sure to watch for the Zadell Real Estate article in the Consumer Report. You don't want to miss it. You won't regret it when you rely on Zadell Realty.
Hi, this is Rick and host with American Family Insurance. You work hard to make sure your family has everything they need. Life insurance from American Family can help financially protect your loved ones by replacing a portion of your income if you were to pass away. That means your family will have the help they need to maintain the quality of life and pursue their dreams. Get the peace of mind you deserve by protecting what matters most. Please contact Rick and host 303-833-1188 or 970-867-3307. Thank you.
American Family Insurance.
This is Hunter Bowman, and welcome to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Halftime Network. I'm with Hunter. If you want to introduce yourself.
What up? My name is Hunter Vickers.
So what have you seen this far that's been surprising to you?
These shots.
Oh, yeah. Going into this, I thought it was going to be a pretty close game, a really close game. In fact, I thought Wait. Oh, okay. What is that? Oh. The game so far is going really well, with us going 46-12. I mean, to be quite honest, I thought Skyline was going to be a much more difficult enemy, but it's looking pretty good so far. What do you think, Hunter?
Yeah, I thought so too, bro. This seemed like the score 12-46 is a good scoring game. Maybe like on the end of the night, fans will start leaving due to the score being so pointless, kind of.
Yeah. Yeah. Are there any athletes you have your eye on, Hunter?
Mine is Michael Whitler.
Do you know him personally, or?
Personally.
That's awesome. How do you know him? Just a friend, or? I'm good. Do you just want me to ask him questions? Okay. So with the girls team, it was it looked pretty swift too. It was like
Folks, you are watching live coverage of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network and our live presentation of this Frederick Golden Eagle basketball game against the Skyline Falcons. We'll turn it back over to Hunter Bowman here in just a minute. Hunter and Hunter Vickers, our two Hunters, are going to carry you through the rest of halftime. It is senior night here at Skyline. I'm looking forward to hearing Hunter and Hunter talk a little bit about the game, talk about this program too, what GEBN is all about. Talk as much as possible about some other different elements here tonight. Also, maybe talk a little bit about some of the things that we are seeing here as we bring you some live halftime coverage with about 5 minutes and 10 seconds left in the half. Hunter Vickers, what do you think so far of this game, of this ball game?
Good shots.
Good shots, right?
On
What
target.
else?
Shots are on target.
Absolutely. You said something earlier. How important is it to have good sportsmanship and those sorts of things in a broadcast, in a game like
They
this?
don't start fights.
I would like to expand on that. Yeah, it's very important to have good sportsmanship. I mean, you don't want to be winning and then shoving it in people's faces, because if you lose, people will do the same to you. I mean, the game's been pretty good. What So we seen a dunk. Who do you know who that was from, Hunter? Who dunked?
I think the underdogs are like Frederick.
Oh yeah. I mean, coming in here, I thought it was gonna be a landslide. I thought Skyline was gonna destroy. I don't know. Number 24, I think. It looks like number 24 is.
We can talk about the stats a little bit.
What's that?
We can talk about the stats a little bit. All right, so the stats that I have here.
Yeah.
Andy Iris is a junior.
Mm-hmm.
He has, his position is point guard. And telling, hold on, I'm looking at the wrong one.
Breaking off of what Hunter just said, we're actually going to have a short word from our sponsors. This presentation, as part of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network, is brought to you in part by the students of Fredrick High School's GSA. In GSA, we seek to support students of all gender identities and sexual orientations as we work together and find a community of common cause at school. We meet on Thursdays from 3 to 4 and would love the chance to come to get to know you. Please see Ms. Buckham for more details. So,
well, we are getting ready to hand it back to Carly Evans and Zoe Whitler here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Hunter and Hunter, thanks for carrying us through the halftime. Hunter Vickers, one last thought on this game. What are you looking to see in the second half? Not
More
just
shots.
more. Okay, more shots. What does that mean, though?
Like shooting better, shooting on target.
Okay, good sportsmanship too, right?
Yeah.
We always want to see that. Absolutely.
Like I said on the other halftime report.
Absolutely. So,
Always
but a lot
good
of folks weren't
sportsmanship.
watching that one, right? So
Yeah.
we got to cover more of it in this way.
Yeah.
All right, well, we appreciate you sticking with us. We got about 90 seconds left in this halftime. We're going to turn it over right now to Carly Evans and Zoe Whitler on the call here on the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network.
The roar of our engines, the pump of our heartbeats, the pedal to our metal. The sparks that ignite us, the pistons that push us, the passions that drive us. From the feelings that move us to the places that pull us, on roads that unite us. Napa has America's largest network of parts and care, here to be the fuel that keeps you firing on all cylinders.
I enjoy the fun that they have in here. This is a class where they can kind of get to come in and have a little bit more fun doing things than other classes maybe. So I enjoy getting to watch the joy that they have.
Also to see their growth on the music, and to take that, we took that to our state American String Teachers Association festival where we competed last year and got the highest possible rating. So that,
you know, keeping students involved for 4 years. I like to see them all 4 years, and because they make a lot of progress at those 4 years.
Welcome in, everybody, to the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Welcome back to this game. 46-12, the score at the moment with the Golden Eagles on top. I'm Carly Evans, joined by Zoe Whitlow, as we now see Rylan Cram. And Justice. Gilliam finds Ayers. Ayers gonna take off. And that will definitely get a crowd going. Aldana finds Singh. Singh.
Singh proving why he should not be left wide open on the wing.
One of those threats, that's for sure. No one over there. Oh. Tried to go for the dunk. There's Arabs. Lovins. And they are putting on a show, that's for sure.
Kind of covered up Justice's missed dunk by making a dunk of his own.
I'm sure there will be one of Justice's own, though.
Oh, yes, for sure.
Luke will have his own, that's for sure.
Oh.
Tried to go for another flashy play, but doesn't pay off that time. Man, all these dunks. I'm sure kind of deflating. You can't help
for
but feel
Skyline
bad.
for sure. And you can tell Frederick's having some fun.
Now for Frederick, you know, as a player yourself, you mentioned how, you know, you don't want to blow them out of the water necessarily on such a big night, but you don't want to give up any points per se. So what kind of approach would you take in the situation where you're up by, you know, a considerable amount and, you know, you want to keep scoring, but, you know, you don't want to start giving up points?
For sure. I think you definitely have to kind of, you know, play it team by team, you know, because, you know, you can't just blow them out of the water. I mean, it's their senior night, and for any team, whether it's senior night or not, you know, there's comes to a point where it's, you know, it's sportsmanlike to, you know, not really score anymore, and that's their respect. But there is a respect of also still playing, because it shows that, hey, I respect you as an opponent, and so I'm going to still be playing my best. And as it's getting closer and closer to playoffs, Frederick's definitely got to keep their record in mind. And so, yeah, you can't keep it too close of a game. So you just got to kind of feel it out. You know, for Frederick here, I think they gotta still score, you know, because Skyline's too good to not score. But, you know, you definitely don't need to, you know, put up a bunch of points.
Yeah, like you mentioned, senior night, big night. This will be Justice to the free throw line. Justice hoping to make this last year count. As a senior, this is big. He's one of those impactful players. Puts up 21 points a game on average. So
That's crazy.
That sometimes that's more than a team can even score in like a game. So it's impressive.
Definitely a good spot for Justice to be in, as he's looking to continue his basketball into college. You know, definitely an aspect to help him out.
I have no doubt some people will kind of have some prying eyes on him, that's for sure.
Yes, and definitely as he currently holds the most points scored in a game record at Fredrick High School, as well as the most threes scored in a game. And so that also helps him out.
Yep.
Get some college coaches' eyes on him.
Hoping to break some more records, I'm sure.
Of course.
Lovins now finds Justice. And as we said, 21 points a game. As they are hyped. And as we said, breaking more records. Possibly another one broken here. But why does that not surprise me? Because it's Luke Justice. As we saw, the whole team just hyped up for that one.
As he nails a three in the corner. You know, as a matter of fact, I believe last year when we were at Skyline's home is when Luke Justice broke the three-point record.
Skyline just on the receiving end of all these records. I'd like to take this chance to shout out FHS Unified. The Golden Eagle Broadcast Network is a proud partner of Frederick High School Unified Athletics. Whether it's bowling in the fall, basketball in the spring, or any sport in between, FHS Unified provides athletes of all abilities the opportunity to compete, learn, grow, and have fun. Our Unified athletes love what they do and appreciate the support of the entire FHS community. If you're interested in learning more about FHS Unified Athletics, reach out to Ms. Galliard or anyone on the Unified team. As that will be Gilliam. Kind of tried to stutter step there on Cram. And that one will just soar over, as that will Gilliam to the line. This is probably the longest prep time I've ever seen for a free throw.
Yeah, you have 10 seconds to shoot, but typically your free throw team's like 3 to 5 seconds tops.
Yeah, that was like the full 10 right there. Aldana. Lovins snags that rebound though. And Singh looked a little far. About 4 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. And there's plenty of time for Skyline to maybe snag a few more points in the books. 61-16 the score right now. Complete opposites of each other.
Calderon able to get Fredrick in the air. Smart play. He knew that he could jump, and then as soon as they're up in the air, it's the perfect time for you to jump up into them because they don't really have quite control, so you can draw that foul, and that's exactly what he did.
cheerleaders showing off some of their dedication too. And it pays off. 61-18 now. Lovins. Hear the cry from the crowd for defense, as their defense has played so well. There's maybe a little too much heat on that ball in the corner.
You saw Whitler stand up on the bench there, excited at the turnover. Good shot by Lovins, but falls over the backboard, indicating an out of bounds. Those are just so unfortunate because it's a good shot. You know, it was right on. Just bounced weird.
Gonna give Calderon a brief second to tie his shoes. One of those very important things. The shoe does not want to tie right now, though. And
it looks like a Skyline team will come over and help him.
Man, those shoes, what can I say? Sometimes they're tricky.
And it looks like Calderon's thumb's kind of taped, so it might have been, kind of hard to grip the laces. Good teamwork there.
That will be Carson. 63-20 now. Carson getting back down there.
Carson able to put his body into all Don, draw the foul, but keep the ball away so then he couldn't get a block.
We have another. Is that Calderon again with the shoes?
Yes, it is.
Those shoes do not like him right now. As you mentioned, his thumb looks like it's taped, so it's probably doesn't make it any easier.
Definitely not.
Carson once again. 63-22 now. Little under 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Lovins will dump it off to Aldana. Sneaks it to Justice. Justice. And breaking records here at Skyline seems to be a common thing this season. As once again,
Justice right to the hole. He made it look so easy.
I mean,
and then Singh right around with a steal for another easy two.
As you said, you don't want to blow him out of the water, but this game is pretty close to just a complete blowout. Thankfully, Skyline's still able to get down there, though, and Aldana to Singh, Justice once again. And is there anything that this man can't do? How many threes has he sunk this game?
At least 4.
Minimum. And we saw some shoving right there. Calderon, you could see just kind of the frustration. Just kind of body checked him almost. Maybe not the smartest play. Justice trying to find anybody. And using great teamwork down here. No matter if they're triple teamed or not, and still able to come up with the score. 75-26. Skyline's getting blown out of the water. And some respective points there. This game, though, is nowhere close.
No, but Skyline has never ceased to to hustle, to give everything they've got this whole entire game.
Like you said, I mean, like we were talking about earlier, it's just that aspect of it's not over till it's over, and nor are these dunks. They are not over till they're over. They will continue to show up throughout this game, I have no doubt. And as you said, they're still fighting through this game. 77-31, quite a deficit, but...
Quite a deficit, but not the biggest you've ever seen.
No, but Luke Justice hoping to make it more. My guess is he's probably sunk, what, 5 or 6 this game?
I can at least count 5, but I'm sure there's more.
Starcevich trying to make up for what Justice is doing, as Justice will probably return his own.
Just got a little excited.
I mean, what a shot that would have been, though. Half-court shot, just... And once again, poor Calderon with his shoes.
And Justice being subbed out has this big grin on his face. He knew that last shot was a little far and a little beyond his range, but I mean, hey, he's having fun.
He might as well, breaking records and having fun. As Carson tries the spin move.
Good up ball defense by Whitler there, able to make Carson get out of control and then end up traveling.
I'd like to take this chance real quick to shout out Zadell Realty. If you are looking to buy or sell a home, Greg Zadell at Zadell Realty is your community-centered go-to person. Greg is a local realtor and broker who has been selling homes in the Carbon Valley area since 1980. He's an active supporter of our community, FHS, and a proud partner of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. If you need a realtor with deep knowledge of the market, be sure to visit his office at 8110 Colorado Boulevard, right by Safeway. Make sure to watch for his monthly real estate article in the Consumer Report or email him at greg@zadellrealty.com. Greg Zadell and Zadell Realty, your community-centered realtor. As we saw, Carson took kind of a tough tumble there. A little slow, heading to the side.
Both he and Whitler were going after that loose ball after Skyline's missed shot. Whitler able to get there a little bit quicker, so that way he had possession. And then that's where you saw Calderon get hit. However, in that instance, it'd be a foul on Calderon since it was just kind of a we call loose ball foul. So it wasn't Whitler's intention to hit him, of course. But since he had established possession of the ball, it is a foul on Calderon.
Hammerman finds Strojing with the shot. And a little shy. As that one will rebound. I'd like to take one more shout out. Key Club. Are you worried about your service hours? Finding service opportunities can be overwhelming, but you don't need to be by yourself. Key Club means service with friends, opportunities to rise up the ranks, traveling, meeting Key Clubbers around the district, and a close-knit community. All the things you love without the pressure. One more shout out real quick. Stapp Interstate Toyota. Stapp Interstate Toyota believes that communities are better when they work together for the greater good. That's why Stapp Interstate Toyota is a proud supporter of the students of Fredrick High School and the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Brian and the team at Stapp are your source for new Toyotas and used cars in Frederick and are the official car dealer of the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. Stop by their dealership off of I-25 to thank them for their support and tell them GEBN sent you. And they're staying strong here late in the game. Obviously, maybe not the easiest to try and push through, but gotta keep those feet moving, gotta keep trying. As Strojink now on Ortega there showing off the
little bunnies.
Yeah. As Arevs will find Starcevic. Trying to figure out what's going on.
Looks like maybe some water got spilled on the court.
Yeah,
Refs trying to make sure all the players stay safe, so they're gonna get it wiped up. You know.
Yeah, we saw that in the girls' game where there was like a coin or something that fell on the court.
It was odd. It sounded like a coin, but it was like a smooth, like metal round thing that looked like a coin.
Maybe like a washer or something had come off the bleachers and just kind of, because I saw it fling up and
sort of, but like it didn't have a hole in it. It was like it looked exactly like a nickel, just with like if you put like a gray piece of paper or something over it. So it wasn't. It was strange.
Yeah, I'm sure it was. Especially I saw it shot up and I was like, uh-oh, they're gonna have to whistle that. Strojink. And knocked down by Starcevic. They will go up for that. Gilliam, what a job. And there is a player down. I think that's Gilliam.
Looked like he kind of came down hard after finishing the layup there.
Might have looks like something in the leg, perhaps. Never fun, especially on this court, like to fall, especially on knees. You know, slip kneecaps, I'm sure, happen quite often.
For sure, and you can tell he's in pain. He's rolling around, and typically, if he's just a little light bump,
yeah,
you're not. I mean, if it's a light bump, he wouldn't be laying on the floor anyway.
Yeah.
So obviously that indicates, he's in some pain there. But
yeah, writhing around, never a good sign.
No.
But able to get up
and walk off by himself. So that's a good sign.
Yeah, good sign. Never good to see an athlete down, no matter if it's your opponent or one of your own teammates. You always feel for them. As there is a little over 7 minutes in this fourth quarter, still early on, as Ammerman. Aldana finishes that one off. Ammerman was getting double teamed on that. And some aggressive passing as Carson gets right underneath there and scores. This game definitely not, I don't know, it's been kind of a funky game. Because they are giving up a lot of points here late. And like I said, you don't want to blow them out of the water, but they're starting to not play soft necessarily, but just, I don't know, I feel like Skyline's starting to step up.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's kind of both. Fredrick, it's pretty sure they have the win at this point. It's a 40-point difference. Pretty hard to make a comeback with 6 minutes. And, Skyline realizes they have 6 minutes left. So they're going to give it every ounce they have, They're going to give every ounce they have left.
I got the gist of what you were saying. Ortega. (83-42). Like you said, they will take any points that they can get, especially here late, and they are really putting on a show here late for Skyline and these seniors, and just making it worth their while.
And definitely willing to take any chances at that. At this point, there's less than 6 minutes left, but why not try something? Take a little bit of a risk.
Yeah. And the risk is seemingly paying off here with them, kind of upping the ante here late. Carson. And yeah, even on the free throws, they are psyched. Aldana getting chased down. Nias is a pretty speedy little threat, that's for sure. As it is loud in here. It's a competition of the rowdy crowds. They are loud and
definitely both in support of their teams.
Yes. As Whitler will find Stroji. And what a snag by Ayers. And so many rebounds there. And Strojing finds Whitler. Whitler almost did a little stutter step. And respective effort there by Starcevic going up there and smacking that thing down.
He doesn't seem too happy about it though. Definitely thinks it was all ball. But it's called a foul, you know, so you gotta live with it. But definitely good hustle play.
Yeah, you see both of these crowds kind of arguing with each other right now. Skyline standing up and in full support of their team, as you said. Ammerman looked like Carson tried to snag that. And Ortega. Yeah, they're exchanging some words, that's for sure. Pretty loud ones too, but 83-45 with a little over 5 minutes left. More than likely this game is pretty much over, but Skyline, they have definitely been putting in the work for these seniors on senior night. There are quite a few seniors on this team, speaking of which.
Ortega looking to make his first dunk.
It was close. It was close. Everyone went up thinking that, oh, that's what, the 4th or 5th dunk this game.
But Aldana right behind him, able to get the rebound and draw a foul.
Like I said, teamwork is playing a big part here later on. Aldana once again. As this is turning into definitely a heated game, that's for sure. Frederick some respective points of their own.
Strojan just calmly coming down the floor. You know, doesn't care about the crowd. Just nice, lays it up nicely.
Some of the best players, you know, let the crowd affect them, but some of the strongest and most resilient, you know, no matter how loud or how rowdy this crowd is, even the parents sometimes, they can get loud, you know. It's just that matter of you got to stay focused on the game and don't let anything distract you, no matter what's going on. As some great teamwork from Skyline, but that doesn't pay off. Ammerman able to grab that rebound. Arab tried to get underneath it.
Nice Euro there by Ammerman, avoiding the defense, and then able to lay it in for an easy 2.
Looked like that was Young that was using that height to his advantage.
And it looks like some of our swingers are getting ready to come in.
Quite a few of them, too. Pretty much the whole lineup. Might as well give them a shot here later on in this game.
Oh, yeah, for sure. I mean, it'll be a great experience for them, able to get some good varsity minutes.
Some of them we've seen before in varsity, so.
Yeah.
As we see some respective clapping and cheering for those who are headed to the bench now. As they have played one heck of a game, that's for sure. Almost 90 points put up. And they're hoping for some more here later on. As Garcia scores. Now 90 points. Carson finds Arabs. And looked away and kind of let that thing slip, but able to keep possession. Starcevic. Corner. Ortega searching, playing good defense. Garcia snags that, goes for the shot.
Garcia rebounds. Nice too.
Yeah, Chris Garcia played for JV the whole game, and so exciting opportunity for him to get to have some varsity playing time.
Yeah, both Garcias on the floor, both play JV as well. Brothers, one sophomore, one freshman. I'm sure that's a fun little duo there.
.92 points put up. That is definitely a spectacle. I don't know if they'll break 100 this game, but no matter if they do or if they don't, it has been quite a game. As Starcevic, and that will be an air ball. As Garcia getting up there. .94 points with about a minute and a half left. Tried to go for the last few minutes spectacle, but it doesn't pay off. As Garcia
Garcia with the shot right after the ref blew the whistle.
A little slow to get up there, Carson.
Landed right in Carson's lap there.
Yeah, he's been a little gassed in this last few minutes, and we saw him go down on a few of those harder plays. So,
I mean, he's played a lot this game, so he has a right to be tired. And not to mention, he's played very well this game.
Tried to get some easy points there, but it'll rebound. And that will be Starcevic who was snagging that. As Garcia grabs that, evading defenders. Try to go up for that. .95 points. What's the most this season? I think it's.
I believe this is their high.
I was about to say.
I believe first.
Because I know they've
Fort
had a
Morgan,
few.
if I remember correctly, was 92.
And that one's a little off. I almost think they're hoping to break 100. But I mean,
I think they are. Plus, it's a great opportunity for the swingers. Who doesn't want to get in a varsity game and then have to pull it out the whole entire time? Of course, they want to score.
And what a game. 95-51.
Making that the most wins Fredrick High School has ever had.
That
a new
is-
record right there.
That is insane. As take this last minute just to say tonight's broadcast has been brought to you by a talented crew of students here on GEBN, the Golden Eagle Broadcast Network. I've been freshman Carly Evans alongside sophomore Zoe Whitler. Our director is junior Austin Mays, and our stream op is freshman Wyatt Morrison. Our camera operators are junior Jacob Grigg, sophomore Isaiah Klukowski, and freshman Carson Pointer. Our production assistants are sophomores Jackson Gibbs and Hunter Vickers. Mr. Marzing is the program's advisor. What a game.